Aries, welcome to your full moon in Aquarius reading. I hope you find this well. Let me say before we get into this reading that this full moon is really lighting up your, or illuminating, I should say, your 11th house, all things Aquarian. So, possibly there's something that you're having to release, maybe an Aquarian, maybe a friend group, maybe some kind of goal or aspiration. Hopefully, the release is coming from a place of, getting closure and having accomplished something. But I do see right now with the Sun and Venus in your fifth house, which is opposing this lunation, there's really a spotlight on what's going on with your creative life. You're, having fun, having, maybe some of you dating, some of you with children, if you're, it just depends on where you're at this point in your life. But because we're coming into Venus retrograde with this energy, this could be a time when you're really reflecting on your values and what you need to do to go after those things, having more fun in your life and getting what you really value. I do see some challenges occurring with perhaps personal income, possessions, property, maybe even self-worth issues. Definitely self-worth issues because of Chiron in Aries right now. And it is, by the way, going to be retrograde really until the end of this year. So this is a time to work on any self-worth wounds. If that's presenting a challenge to you, which I wouldn't be surprised for the Aries if that's the case. But I do see on a positive note that on the day-to-day you're being really practical and not supporting you in getting what it is that you really value. So let's see what the advice is. Desert passage. Trust there's a divine plan. All right, so maybe there's a bit of a dry spell some of you are in right now, and I'm hearing it's for a time and a season. Um, I just heard Think It Not Strange. And I don't know, this is going back to Neptune and Jupiter in Pisces in your second house, where something about values or worth, yes, probably, personal finances, self-worth issues, maybe. Um, you're not maybe seeing something clearly. That could be your blind spot, okay? Or it could be an area where you've had a lot of wishful thinking, trying to get expansion, but it's some kind of challenge with you getting expansion because you're not seeing something clearly about that area in your life. So let's find out, in terms of relationships, because this is very much about relationships with this Aquarian energy. What is it? uh, okay, of course. Of course. Some of you want a brand new sexual union with somebody. Others of you want a creative new start. Some of you want to travel, okay? But you want a brand new beginning. That's what you want. What do they want? What do they want? I'm hearing excitement too. Like, it's more than just a passionate sexual energy, it's excitement, okay? You're wanting some exciting new beginning, and y'all are the first in the zodiac, so of course y'all like to start new things. All right. Oh, yeah, that's rough. Okay, what they want is something stable and secure and mature and enduring and resilient. Okay, so there's the conflict. I think whoever this person is, they're willing to fight for it. I'm definitely seeing a battle of wills. I mean, these two energies are at odds. Somebody wants to hold it down over here, somebody wants to let it loose over there, and so there's a conflict of wills. And where is this going? Where is this going? Where is this going? And I'm getting several things. Well, ooh, that's a lot of kind of energy, right? I mean, on one hand, with the Four of Wands, it's stable. It's two twos, right? It's like a table. So things are going to be stable, but it's a stalemate as well, where I don't really see anybody opening up to this and taking any action on this because I think I just heard at a crossroads, okay? What is your energy right now? What is your energy right now? It looks like you're reflecting on something and holding back. This is a lot of spiritual energy. You may be holding on to secrets. Um, if you are in a relationship with somebody, you know, sexually, I'm getting a very non-committal, almost maybe friends with benefits, or waiting around for this to become more than just friends. And I'm also getting some clandestine relationships, or, you know, if there is a commitment, it's just, there's not a lot of sharing going on here, okay? There's just not. Their energy, the way that they're showing up with their energy, yeah, I felt that. King of Wands in reverse. Oh no. Have they lost their passion for this? Or conversely, have they gotten very determined, very passionate about their way? This is somebody who is maybe even getting angry. I hate to say that. Somebody who's like, no, I'm going to look out for mine. And maybe not even hearing anymore, not listening. So I don't know. This is kind of a. I just heard, I'm not listening to that noise. I'm not hearing that noise. That's very interesting. Okay. This is at the foundation of their energy. I think they have a lot of fears and doubts, and I'm even hearing suspicions here with the moon card. Cancer might be relevant, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But with the moon, this is somebody who's very disappointed and maybe even angry about it. They're dealing with a lot of insecurities because look, they're going for security, but they're not getting the security. There's a battle of wills, which is breeding insecurity. This person might have been dealing with unmet emotional needs for a very long time. And for that reason, they're becoming maybe irritated, agitated, starting to become a lot more demanding about getting those needs met. It could be emotional security, financial security, and I'm getting something about the last two lunar cycles with the new moon in Cancer and the full moon in Capricorn over the last month or so. The overall energy of the relationship, people are having to reevaluate some things, okay? Um, Maybe what it is to be abundant, what it is to be self-sufficient, what being single actually involves, and having more than enough on a material level. This is a very reassessing, reviewing type of energy right now, where maybe people are coming into a place of accepting that maybe I've got to just do me, be self-sufficient. Let me see what you're being asked to let go of right now. What is Aries being asked to let go of? Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. I do see that's happening here, okay? Um, it's kind of a stalemate because I do see that there is some at odds energy, but for those of you trying to get closure with someone, there is maybe some regret about speaking the truth, or not speaking the truth rather, and I get it's more coming from your energy actually. Um, and it might have to do within the relationship. Both parties have just not really been opening up. I want you to heal and have better. All right. Hope this blessed you. Have a good full moon in Aquarius.